A Maritime sports, we breaking the heat. Sean on the mic, pulling grails from the street. Crosby, Mick, David, Bedard on the rise. Great White North, where the legends collide. Packs get cracked, it's a heat wave storm. Young guns fire, rookie cards get born. Connor on the ice, Bedard in the zone. Crosby on the boards, man, the game's full grown. East Coast pride, where the ice runs deep. Maritime grind, where the great ones sleep. Pulling hits, stacking slabs, never losing the flame. Maritime sports, remember the name. Back to the breaks, adrenaline high. Silver foils flashing, grails passing by. From Halifax rinks to the big league lights, we chase cardboard dreams on those Saturday nights. Mick, David, Speed, Bedard on the glide. Sid the Kid's legacy, coast to coast pride. Pull a one-on-one hit, crowd roars insane. Maritime sports, engrave the name.
Hello and welcome to Maritime Sports Cards. This is break number 172. My name is Sean and I'm happy to have you here. If you're following along and watching live, do put something into chat. It's nice to see who's following along. I got a poll up for everybody wondering which goalie gets left off of Team Canada's roster for the Olympics. Don't have a strong pool to pick from, to be perfectly honest. It's definitely a worry for Team Canada. I think we could definitely put up a Team A, Team B when it comes to forward and defense. Goaltending, on the other hand, not so much. So that's the poll for today. Do see a couple people following here. Hey, Mo, how you doing? Phil, nice to see you as well. Brian, good to see you. Hey, Mo, are you coming to the show on the 20th? Hey, Rich, how you doing? I've got something for Julian. Just curious if you're going to be there or not. I missed you at the last show. I didn't see you there. If you did come by, I didn't see you. It is the plan. Okay, that's nice to hear. Good. Like I said, this is break number 172. We got quite a haul here for tonight. We got 5 boxes, some pretty premium ones as well. Starting off here with Premier, we got 23-24 Premier. That's Bedard's rookie year, so we're hoping we hit something big out of that one. We've got 24-25 SP Authentic. This is a chase for Celebrini's Future Watch Auto, or Future Watch Auto Patch would be even better. Hoping to hit something out of that product. We've got O-Pee-Chee Platinum. This is 24-25 O-Pee-Chee Platinum. Premium product, good amount of inserts, and a full array of rookies, because this is the 24-25 crop, so we can get some pretty big names out of this one. And then we're doing a bit of a throwback to Series 1, 23-24 Series 1. This was, of course, the Bedard year, but not Bedard's rookie card. This is where you can get that Easter egg card where he's holding up his hand as the number 1 draft pick. And he's got a puck in his hand as well. In fact, if you've seen the Young Gun canvas of Bedard's Young Gun, you'll see him holding that exact card. So it's a card within a card, which is kind of weird. And then, of course, we got 25-26, a Series 1. That's the newest flagship product that's out, chasing Demidov with that one. So we got some interesting products here tonight. A couple of new breakers with us as well. Nice to see them. And an unusually high contingency from Alberta. Not just in tonight's break, but in our breaks in general. I got to know what's going on in Alberta. How did we reach you? I'm very curious. If you're in the break and you're from Alberta, send me a message on Facebook or email. How did you find out about us? What attracted you to us? What is the allure from people out in Alberta? I think we've got, in my database, I would say we've got about 15 to 20% of our breakers are actually from Alberta, which is awesome. But just curious how we got there. Who else is following? Hey, Rich, nice to see you as well. If you are watching here live on YouTube, do hit us up in the chat there. It's nice to see who's following along. Like I said, we do have a 5-box break here tonight. We're going to pop over to the randomizer in just 1 second. Let's quickly, though, take a look at what's going on with the Team Canada roster. So this is the latest projections there on the right-hand side for what Team Canada will look like. According to TSN. So according to TSN, they've got Bedard and Celebrini both making the team. If you remember last week, we had a poll on whether or not they both make the team, and it was pretty divided to see what's going on with them and whether they'd both make the team. It looks like I would have to think they both make it at this point. I don't see why they wouldn't. But look at the first line. Can you imagine being up against Crosby, McKinnon, and Bedard on a line? That's just absolutely sick. And then the second line, Celebrini, McDavid, and Reinhart. Then we get into some of our grinders. We got potentially Brad Marchand on the fourth line with Bo Horvat and Tom Wilson. Our third line, Brandon Hagel, Suzuki, and Marner. Point and Scheifele being the alternates at this point. Again, just projections. This is not the official lineup. And then on D, we've got Taves, Makar, Morrissey, Theodore, Sanheim, Parayko, Schaefer, and Doughty. And then our goalies right now, Binnington looking to be the starter with Kemper and Thompson. Again, these are just projections by TSN. Doesn't necessarily mean that's what's going to happen. The deadline for submission is December 31st. So we got a few more weeks to ponder all this. But anyway, I thought I'd put that up there because that just came out today. These are the newest projections. Okay, so before we randomize our list of participants, I am just going to do a left and right. And the reason that I'm going to do left and right is sometimes we end up with a card that has a team on the left and right hand side, like a checklist, for example. And that way, the person who has both of those teams will know whether or not they won that card. So let's just do that. We'll randomize that one time. So tonight, any cards with a team on the left and right-hand side will go to whoever has the team on the right-hand side. We've got our list of teams here on our left screen. On the right screen, we've got our list of participants. I'll randomize each list 3 times, and that will pair you up with the team that you have for tonight's break. It is a team random. So good luck, everyone. Here we go with our randomization. List of teams 1 time, 2 times, and 3 times. Here we go again with our list of participants. Same thing 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. I'll leave those up on the screen here for just a few moments. We do allow trades. The way trades work is both parties need to be here live on YouTube watching, and they both need to agree to the trade. So we'll leave that up here for just a couple of minutes while people ponder a trade, and then we're going to get cracking right into tonight's break. So again, if you want to do a trade, you just got to put that into chat and say, hey, I've got this team available, or hey, would you trade this team for this team? And as long as both parties agree, away we go. So Alex P says CBJ, Columbus Blue Jackets, is available for trade if anyone is interested. Dylan says he got family that lives in Halifax but found me online. Very cool. I actually do some advertising in the Calgary area just simply because I've had some good luck with getting people in our breaks from that area. I was actually in Calgary almost a year ago now for a conference and met up with a few of the breakers. So we actually went out to a pub. We had a couple beers. It was great. Chatted hockey and hockey cards, and it was definitely a good time. I do travel quite a bit for business, and when I do, I try to give the group here a heads up on where I am. So that if you're interested, we'll catch up. Let's see. Stained Graph says he'd trade Golden Knights for CBJ. Are you up for that, Alex? All right, Alex says yes. Stained Graph. Now, Stained Graph, I don't have that name in my list here. You're Brandon P. Okay, so Brandon P and Alex P have traded CBJ for Vegas Golden Knights. Any other proposed trades here? Hey, Peter, good to see you. I'll give this about 2 more minutes till 10 after 8 local time. That's 10 after 7 Eastern, and wherever else you might be. I guess if you're in Calgary, that would be, 10 after 5? I think. Yeah, 10 after 5. So we'll give this 2 more minutes for trades, and then we're going to get right into tonight's break. Have a couple of pretty interesting announcements as well for tonight. Not sponsorships. I'm not sponsored, but I do have a couple products that I want to talk about. All right, doesn't look like we're getting any other trades being proposed. So let me go ahead and get our list of teams here up in a graphic format. That'll just take me 2 seconds. So bear with me while I do that. right, just want to make sure I've got, so Brandon, you are now going to have CBJ. And Alex will have Vegas. All right. Got a list of teams there. I'm also going to do it in the upper right-hand corner here. All right, there you have it. There's our list of teams in graphic format up on the screen. I do believe I got the trade done right. Alex and Brian, can you just confirm it looks okay on the graphic there? All right, put our teams here in the upper right-hand corner. Before I do that, take a look at that beautiful card sitting underneath our card cam. Picked that up at a local show here in Moncton, New Brunswick. It is a woman who takes a card. I'm just going to move this underneath the camera here. So she takes it. This is three-dimensional, by the way. Probably doesn't show up overly well on the camera, but this is three-dimensional. There's layers to it. She cuts out, so she takes an X-Acto knife and cuts out the player. Then she laser cuts out the logo of the team and the background, hand paints everything. So this is all hand painted. And then she glues it all back together. So this is the card here. So she has to make this, she uses two identical hockey cards, the cutout here. And then on the back, it's the card. And then she's numbered it, 1 of 1, and signed it. Isn't that kind of cool? So I saw this and I was like, man, that's neat. She does all sorts of different players. If I remember correctly, I think I paid, it was like $45, I think, roughly. If you're interested, send me a message. I'll see if I can find her on maybe Facebook somewhere, and I'll send you a link to her stuff. And maybe, I don't know if she ships or anything. I have no idea. I just thought this was really cool and wanted to share it with you. So put that back underneath the card cam. It's definitely unique, one of a kind, you know, like I bought it for myself, and then actually, oh, you know what? I have another one. Let me show you. I bought this for a friend for Christmas, and I don't think he's watching, although maybe he might later. Whatever. Here we are. Check that one out. So there's a McDavid one. Again, pretty cool. So if you're interested in touching base with that person, let me know and I'll see what I can do to hook you up. No affiliation. I don't even know the name, the lady's name, but I when I see cool stuff, I like to just share it. That's all. All right, let's get into tonight's break. So we're going to start here with our Series 1. Let's see what we get from it. Can we hit a Demidov? If you saw me, I ripped open some of my Walmart Black Friday mega boxes, and I actually hit a Demidov Young Gun, so I was super happy about that. Picked that up on Black Friday. I will have a few of those available at the show coming up on the 20th. I've picked up a whole bunch of them. I'm probably going to open a bunch more myself, if I got to be honest. I love opening hockey cards, and well, yeah. It may be a little bit of an addiction. Okay, here we go. Good luck, everyone. Chasing 6 Young Guns in a box on average, so hopefully we'll get some decent ones. The rookie crop in this one is starting to shape up. It's definitely a one-horse race, though. I mean, Demidov is the clear favorite when it comes to this year's crop. Hey, we got a black and white canvas there. Owen Power. Oh, we got an encore there, Drake Batherson, and a sizzle reel, Brady Tkachuk. Give me one sec here. Let's put the teams in the upper right-hand corner. That way, in case you're just joining us, you'll be able to see which team you were assigned here tonight. As always, we will have some giveaways throughout the night. You do not have to be participating in tonight's break in order to win. You just have to be watching live here on YouTube. So don't go anywhere. We've got a Brock Faber Encore. Another Sizzle reel there. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. And our first young gun there, Skarek. Goaltender for the Islanders. Goaltenders are the, you know what, I tend to go around to dollar bins at card shows and so on, and I pick up goaltender young guns that are within the last 2 years or so, 2 to 3 years, simply because they all have potential to be something awesome, like out of nowhere. Goalies just take more time to develop. So there's one of my little tricks. All right. We got a red bustle. So that's a red parallel. Owen Tippett. Sizzle reel there. Jacob Markstrom and a Jack Eichel goal oriented. Canvas there. Young gun. That is Gatcomb. We got a Sean Monahan on the compositions. That's 2 young guns of our expected 6 from the box. Got tracking systems here. Joey Decor. Another young gun there, a Bulls. And a Cup Quest of Carlson. Three young guns, 3 to go. Or at least we hope there's another 3, at least. An encore there, Beniers. Seth Jarvis on a speckle parallel of the portrait. And a McCann on the sizzle reel. We got a speckle parallel of a bustle, Dylan Holloway. You know what? This looks really weird. That's a weird looking speckle parallel. I don't know if I like that. I think just the regular version of this looks better. We have a Sanheim there on the canvas and a portrait of Allmark. These are just hideous looking portraits. I hope Series 2 is much better. Got a bustle there of Kadri. Hey, there we go, folks. Ivan Demidov. That's the guy we've been chasing. Beauty hit there. Let's get that in a one touch. Congratulations to whoever has Montreal tonight. There we go. There's a start. We'll take that. And we got a Cup Quest there of Hyman. An encore, Cutter Gauthier. Quietly creeping up in the hobby standings. He is starting to shine, Cutter Gauthier. And Alex Tuck and Jacob McQuillan. Toronto Maple Leafs. Oh, we got a silver outburst, and is it a young gun? It is a silver outburst young gun. Riley Duran. Get that one sleeved up. And then we've got a Montembeault on the tracking systems and a Keller on compositions. 2 packs left here in our first box, Series 1. All right, I don't see anyone saying anything in chat. Just want to make sure that's still working. Everything's showing on the camera, but I don't see chat moving. Which is okay. If you're not talkative, that's fine. I just want to make sure I haven't lost you. We got Lafreniere there on the Dazzler. We got a canvas, a Dylan Larkin, and a Kachuk on the portraits. Okay, you guys are there. Good. Canvas there. Eichel. Last young gun there. Kemmel. And a Nathan McKinnon. Absolute beast of a start. Man is on fire. He's got an amazing plus-minus rating, too. I think he was like a plus 55 or something insane. So, beauty start here to tonight's break. None of the big-name young guns behind Demidov. So, you know, Kemmel, Abol, Gatcomb, Quillen, maybe. He's got some potential there. But we did hit the Demidov. Big hit there. All right. Box number 2. We got a 23-21 series number 1. I got to be completely honest. I totally forget what the inserts are in this one. It's been that long since I've opened one of these. This is the last one of the case. I bought several cases, but this is the last one of the last case that I had. And I honestly, I don't remember the inserts. So this will be a fun one. All right. Let's say it's a throwback. It's only a year ago, but a year in terms of the series. 23-24 Series 1. We're currently, I guess it's 2 because we're on 25-26. 2 years ago. All right, here we go with our base cards. And, oh yes, Teacher's Pet. Right. So we have a Teacher's Pet there. Hallmark. We got the Superstar, Nathan McKinnon. And a canvas there of the Rat. We got the Star Surge, the 200-footer, and this one's a gold parallel, so that's a nice hit there. Jacob Pelche for the Calgary Flames. And our first young gun is Ollie Eriksson Ek. I do like the look of these young guns. I like the look, the clean look of the photo and everything on that one, but the scripting is very hard to read on some of the cards from this year's. I see where they were going with it. It's definitely grown on me. When I first saw this year's Young Guns, I was not very pleased with the look of them, but it is growing on me. Okay, we got a rookie retrospective there of Berggren. A pasta there on the Superstar, and a canvas of Braden Point. Producer Louis has joined us. He missed the live hit of Ivan Demidov. Came late to the party. Oh, we've got a Silver Outburst Young Gun coming up. I believe, yeah, that looks like a Young Gun. Okay, we got a Wyatt Johnson there on the rookie retrospective. Kaprizov on the portrait. These are goofy portraits too, although much better than this year's Serial Killers. And our Silver Outburst Young Gun is Akito Hirose. Going out to Vancouver. Congratulations to Vancouver. Silver Outburst Young Gun. Pop 500 of J-Rob. He is not quietly. He is noisily having a really good season. Dallas Stars, incredibly, just a couple points back from the Colorado Avalanche for the NHL lead in points. Take a look at J-Rob's stats. He is currently, I think, sitting number 7th. So he's having a good season. Got Star Surge here, Clark, and Patera on our Young Gun. Pretty cool to see Colorado and Dallas duking it out, and you got Rantanen on Dallas. There's such a great story there. The fact that they're going to clash at some point in the playoffs, it is shaping up to be good. Oh yes, we got a Star Zone. I do like these ones. They're pretty cool looking insert. So Carlson, we got a pro card there of Ovechkin with the A+. Brock Faber, nice hit there. He's starting to get some hobby love. Brock Faber hitting some nice young guns so far tonight. Producer Louis might be drooling. He is from Minnesota. And Mark Stone there on the portrait. There's the 200-foot Cole Caulfield. That's the regular, not the, we saw the gold parallel a little bit earlier tonight. Carter Hart on the Superstar. Back in the NHL. Although I think he's hurt. I think he got hurt. There's Jeff Carter. That's going to be an interesting story to follow along with. Louis is a Minnesota fan and does not yet own a Brock Faber card. Young gun. That is interesting. Ridley Gregg there on the special edition. The stat box filler, Pavelski, and we got Kellerman on our young gun there. Back from the Arizona Coyotes. Now, of course, the Mammoth. Alex says he loves the goofy portraits. There's some of them that I do get a chuckle out of, and some of them are just like, ugh. So we got a Brock Nelson there. Gustafson, and we've got Gushin. That's 5 young guns, 2 packs left. Should be hopefully one more young gun still to come. And a Taylor Radish on the 200 feet. Seth Jones, the Superstar, and Jesper Bratt on a canvas. Last pack here, box number 2, tonight's break. And another special edition, that one Kopitar, stat box filler, and our last pack, last young gun from box number 2 is Jonathan Gruden. So I'll take that. So far, off to a pretty hot start. Demidov, box number 1. Brock Faber, box number 2. Arguably one of the top young guns from 23-24 Series 1. So we will take that for sure. And a pop 500 of J-Rob. Did get the silver outburst. Unfortunately, it was Hirose. May end up being somebody. Tough right now in Vancouver. They are off to a absolutely horrendous start to the season. Lots of Quinn Hughes trade rumors and all sorts of garbage going around the team. Probably not making it easy to be a Vancouver Canuck fan right now. I'm not one, so I'm okay with it. I did say I had a couple things I wanted to bring up here tonight. One of them, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but Ultra Pro, the quality, in my opinion, has gone to crap. Let me show you what I mean. I'm going to open a fresh box here. Top loaders. Are you guys noticing the same thing? Let's see if this one has got it. There are all sorts of plastic shards from, like, seemingly their way that they're getting cut. And then this box is going to make a liar out of me. Although even the glue seems like, I don't know how well that shows, but there's like no glue right here. And then you got all these little shards of plastic. Does that show? Inside. See that? It's inside of the top loader. So when you put your card in there, even in a penny sleeve, you're risking scratching your card because these pieces of plastic are actually hard pieces of plastic. And some of them are big chunks. There's another one. See all those little shards of plastic inside? And it's probably not going to show well on camera, but if I pulled them out, like their actual granules is like It's bigger than sand. And I'm just not a fan. So I've actually ditched Ultra Pro, and I've started buying from a company called Evo Retro. Again, I am not sponsored. I just like to pass on information as I find it. So I've been buying, and this is not a top loader, but this is one of their magnetic card holders. So that's the company name, Evo Retro. They're based out of Quebec here in Canada, and I've started to carry them. Again, I'm not sponsored, so it probably sounds like I'm self-serving here, but it's not. I just think they're a much better quality product. So if you are at any of the shows, come to my booth because I'll have them for sale. I bought a bunch of them, and so I've got top loaders, I've got sleeves, I've got you name it, and at a fraction of the cost of what you're paying for these. And I was a huge Ultra Pro fan. I've written to them about the quality control. They have not answered back yet. I was hoping it was just maybe one case that I got. Maybe there's something wrong, but I've been experiencing this now for about 9 months, and it does not seem to be getting better. So I don't know what they changed, but whatever they've done, I don't like it. I don't like having little shards of, oh, there's a big shard. I don't like having these shards of plastic. You see that? Inside of my top loaders, where when I put my penny sleeve in there, like, look how big that is. That's a chunk of sharp plastic. That's not good. All right, end of rant on that one. But I did think it's important to bring up. So keep an eye out for that with your top loaders, whatever brand you're using, because it might be not just with them. Often these things are all made in the same factories. So it's possible that even another brand may still be having that problem. All right, let's do our first draw here tonight. So tonight's theme, we're going to be doing some rookies, and we're going to start off with Ryan Leonard. So this is a rookies card, a Victory rookies card that you could only get from the Fall Expo in Toronto. So you can see it's printed there at the bottom. So these are a relatively unique card. All you got to do to participate in tonight's draw is do !join. Follow what Peter just did in chat, and you'll be entered for a chance to win the card. No purchase necessary. Just got to be watching here live on YouTube. If you win, I'll send the card to you at no charge. All right. Sorry, just while you're doing that, I'm trying to find why. Well, I've got something not showing up on my screen that should be. Ah. Don't know why, but there it is. All right, so while we are waiting for people to join, like I said, no purchase necessary. Just got to do !join. You can be entered here into a draw to win this Ryan Leonard rookie card, exclusive to the Fall Expo. Just heard he got injured. I think he's out for, I think it's a shoulder injury. Possibly 4 weeks. Unfortunate, but yeah, apparently he's injured. All right, I'll give that about another 10 seconds. Okay, no more entries. Our winner is Producer Louie. Producer Louie. If you're not familiar with who Producer Louie is, he is the producer of the Hockey Card Gong Show podcast. If you haven't checked that out, do check it out. I really enjoy the content, not just pumping Louie's tires, but it is a really informative podcast. If you're into hockey card collecting, which clearly you are, it's one not to miss. Some of them are rather lengthy. However, they're all broken up into chapters. You can, listen to what you want. And I will say it is a visual podcast. I've tried listening in the car on a long trip, and I do enjoy it. but you miss out on a lot of the visuals. So often I end up going back and then watching it on YouTube so I can see the visuals. So congrats there, Louis, on that one. Again, not sponsored by The Gong Show in any way, but it is content I enjoy watching. All right, let's go on to box number 2. No, 3. We're on box 3. Put the teams back there in the upper right-hand corner. And I think we're going to do Platinum. So you can see that this was a box that was $350 at one point. Probably still pretty close, to be honest. Platinum seems to hold its value quite well. And of course, we're chasing all of our rookie class from 24-25 in this product. This is like Hudson, for example. I don't think Demidov is in Platinum. I don't think he had come out yet in the hobby world, although I could be wrong. I just don't recall a Demidov from Platinum. So one of the things people really like about Platinum, lots of cards, lots of inserts, lots of parallels, lots of numbered cards. And they're shiny. All right, here we go with Platinum. So these ones we're looking for the marquee rookies. Those are the rookie cards from this series of products from O-Pee-Chee Paper and O-Pee-Chee Platinum. The marquee rookies are their rookie cards. But what we're really looking for is the parallels, the variations of those marquee rookies. So there's your standard base card. Like I said, really shiny, like mirror finish. So we'll have a bunch of base here. And there's an Fantilli Premier. That's an insert. Then we'll have these ones that sometimes tricky. You got to look on the back and it'll say it's a rainbow, but when you have it on camera here, you'll see that there's a slight difference in how it looks. You can see the rainbow like oil slick on the one on the right. You probably see me in the reflection here. And on the left, you don't see that. So there's our rainbow parallel. We have a showmanship here. Hey, we got an auto, and it is a rookie. So we got a rookie auto there of Lecker Mackey for the Vancouver Canucks. Congratulations to whoever's got Vancouver. That's a nice hit. Let me just get that one all sleeved up. Beauty hit there for Vancouver. Nice looking auto as well. Not guaranteed an auto in a box, by the way. We will take that. I would say so far, 3 for 3 on our boxes, getting something decent out of each box so far. Then we have Sharon Govich here. That one's just a regular card. Then there's our first marquee rookie. I think you get 3, if I'm not mistaken, 3 marquee rookies per pack. So there's our first one. Then we have Rempe, and we've got Hanzik. So these are marquee rookies. That's the Young Guns version inside of O-Pee-Chee Platinum. In terms of the hobby, Young Guns are always top. We have a base Young Gun and a base marquee rookie. The base Young Gun will almost always be worth more. Okay, here we go with pack number 2. So we have a marquee rookie there of Keel Thomas. Is that one a rainbow? It is a rainbow. So we have a rainbow rookie. We have a Brent Burns. That's a sunset. And there's a Celebrini. So we have a sweet selections of Macklin Celebrini. He is the man right now. Absolutely on fire. Although Bedard is outpacing him in goals right now. We got a Jake Wallman as a base. And then behind that, Jet Luchenko as a marquee rookie. Slaggert and George. Celebrini has 1 more point than Bedard, but also played 1 more game than Bedard. So the two of them are literally neck and neck for the scoring lead amongst young superstars right now. And we have Kuznetsov. That's a sunset parallel there. Got Austin Matthews on a really badly cut. Look at how badly off-centered that cut is. Here, hang on. You see it with no cards behind it. Wow, that's a terrible cut. The back's a little better, but even you can see the back, the border here and the border here. Huh. Good thing that's not a super high-end card. Okay, we got Pedersen there on the Power Playmakers. Base, and we got Komesso, Fedotov, and Svechnikov. Fedotov being the biggest goalie in the NHL as of right now, anyway, as far as I'm aware. That Stolars is actually right up there with him. Pretty big dudes. All right, we got Noah Dobson Rainbow. Jesper Wallstedt, man, is on fire. This guy, and that's exactly why I say. Remember, I said earlier in the broadcast here tonight, I will go around to dollar bins and pick up goaltenders in the Young Guns pile, like they're $1 or $2 from previous years, because you never know when they're just going to take off. And this is a guy who just took right off. He is on fire, leading the league with shutouts right now. Got Jason Poland here. That's a marquee rookie, and this one is the Arctic Freeze, number 27 out of 99, going out to the Colorado Avalanche. So we got an Arctic Freeze. And a Drew, and then we've got a Lane Hudson, marquee rookie. There's another. Geez, we are doing well on our rookies here tonight. That's, of course, what we're chasing, Lane Hudson. We have a marquee rookie of Lane Hudson. And that's just the regular. That's a regular marquee rookie. Montreal on fire tonight. Got a Demidov and a Hudson rookie. We've got Del Mastro here in behind and Oscar back. Ooh, that's gold. I like seeing gold. All right. So we got a Cutter Gauthier. That is a retro rookie there, Cutter Gauthier. And like I said, he has been quietly on fire. He's sneaking up. I'm just going to go from the back here, because if this gold is what I think it is, I'm going to be pretty excited. Andre Lee on the marquee rookie. Noah Philp on the marquee rookie. And Malatesta. And this one, oops, that one should be a base. Yeah, base card. Another base card. And we got, like I said, Gauthier. We'll get that one put aside. We have a Draisaitl Playmakers, and then in behind that, this is our gold card. What do we got? What do we got? It is a marquee rookie, Owen Zellweger, Seismic Gold, 27 out of 50. That is awesome. Look at that card shimmer. As I said earlier, before we started this box, we are chasing the parallels of the marquee rookie, and that is a sweet one to hit. I'm waiting for Zellweger to break right out. He is a phenomenal player. If you remember watching him in the World Juniors for Team Canada, he was outstanding, and he's got it in him. I think he's going to be something special. Okay, we got a Joel Farabee on the rainbow. Then we have, what is this, pink? What is this called again? Pink, hot pink? Pink magma, pardon me. Those are trippy. It's like a lava lamp almost. Okay, we got a Playmakers there, Kaprizov. Tage Thompson on the base. Then our marquee rookies of Morrow, Kemp, and Arshdeep Baines. Like we got another pink magma. This one is Pedersen. One of the many Pedersens on the Vancouver Canucks. We got a Jet Luchenko retro rookie card. And a Lane Hudson on the Sweet Selections. Miller base Bloomquist. Casey and Prishpapov for our marquee rookies in that pack. Down to 5 packs left here in our box of 24-25 Platinum. We got Jake Wallman. That's on a sunset. Got Kaprizov on the retro card. Tage Thompson Showmanship. Panarin base, McCann base, and we got Matvei Michkov. There's another one of the marquee rookies we'd be looking for in this product. He has not been off to a good start, although I have to think that give him some time, he is going to absolutely explode. I think he's just not playing for his coach right now. We got Kapanen, and we've got Bichel. Besides having some injury issues, I think him and the coach are not seeing eye to eye. Shocker. But we'll take a Michkov. That's a nice one. See if we can hit a Celebrini as well. Oh, that one was a rainbow. Barzell rainbow. I'll stop check there on the retro rookie card. Marcia Show on the power playmakers. Nietzsche's base. We got Carlisle marquee rookie. Steinberg. And I called it. We got the Macklin Celebrini marquee rookie, who we hit the trifecta in one box. We got Hudson, Michkov, Celebrini, all in the same box. Outstanding. All right, we got Kuzmenko there on the retro. Matthew Tkachuk Showmanship. And, we got a Rasmus Dahlin. That one is the blue fragments. So 56 out of 125 going out to the Buffalo Sabres. Like I said, lots of numbered card potential in Platinum. And cool-looking parallels. So we got Luca Del Bel Blues on the marquee rookie. Scanlon and Jack Thompson. 2 packs left here in Platinum. We have a that must be a rainbow maybe, of Zachary Leroux. It is a rainbow marquee rookie of Leroux. Got playmakers there, McTavish. And look at the sparkles on that one. So we got Cole Sillinger, and that one's on the Violet Pixels, 80 of 299, going out to CBJ. Oh, that was one of the trades. Alex traded, but Alex Getzy, I can't remember who ended up with CBJ, but that was one of our trades here tonight. We got Butler on a marquee rookie, Brazeau, and Devin Cooley. Keep an eye on him. He's another goaltender that I'd be watching closely. Picked up his Future Watch the other day for next to nothing. Future Watch Auto. We got Josh Doan on the retro rookie card. Sweet selections there. Liam Ogren. John Carlson. That one on the red prism. That one's numbered 28 of 199. Oh, sorry. I bumped the camera there. Doesn't want to go in. And a couple base. Our last pack. Here's our marquee rookies. Logan Stankoven, Akurati, and Stetska. What a box. What a box. Celebrini, Hudson, and Michkov for our marquee rookies. Ended up with an Owen Zellweger. Owen Zellweger Seismic Gold, 27 out of 50. That is outstanding. And then a couple other numbered inserts here. Usually, I think you get 6 per box. I only see 5 here. It is possible that one of these parallels might have been numbered and I missed it, but not to worry. It'll get to you. If I do find it, I'll put it in the top loader. But there should be 6 usually numbered cards in a box. So I think I might have missed one of our numbered cards. I mean, we opened it live on camera. I didn't identify it as numbered. All right, let's get on to another giveaway. Let's go back to the main screen here, put the draw thing up. We're keeping on the same theme with rookies. This one is Levshinov. Again, one of the top rookies of this year, 25-26 Series 1. Levshinov is Slated to be one hell of a player. Also, only available at the 25 Fall Expo. So you would have had to been in Toronto and bought some hobby boxes. They slash the boxes open, and then they give you a pack of cards that you can open. Upper Deck does that, and this is one of the possibilities inside of those packs. So here we have a rookie card to enter. Just do !join. Follow what everyone else is doing in chat. No purchase necessary, guys and girls. Just got to be watching here live on YouTube. If you win the card and you're not in the break, I will still send it to you at no charge to you. It's my thank you for your viewership. While you guys are entering the draw for that, you'll notice that I have the Slab Sharks logo up in the top right-hand corner. Again, I am not sponsored. I'm not sponsored by anyone. In fact, I have refused sponsorship. I've been offered several times with other companies. I don't want sponsorship because I want to be able to speak freely. And I truly believe in the Slab Shark service. I think you saw probably a post of mine on my Facebook page this past week. But if you're not sure what they are a consignment company. And so Slab Sharks will, let me put that up there. Slab Sharks will take your cards and they will post them on eBay for you. So they use the eBay platform, but it is the largest hockey auction that happens on a weekly basis. So once a week, starting on ends on Thursdays. So tonight, the auction will be ending, and it always stresses me out because I'm doing my break, and I've always got some bids on some cards, so I can't watch that until after I'm done. But if you're looking to sell your cards, there's a couple reasons why you should consider Slab Sharks. Number one, you've got a huge audience, much more so than I would say eBay on its own. Often your stuff gets buried into the eBay stuff. Slab Sharks has their own website, and people go there specifically looking for what is on the Slab Sharks auction this week, in addition to your eyes that are still on your stuff on eBay, because it's actually posted in both places. The other thing, if you are Canadian, and most of you are that are watching here tonight and participating in tonight's break, starting this January, the Canadian Revenue Agency mandated that eBay report to them anybody who earns more than $2,800 or has more than 31 sales in a year. Meaning they're required to report you to the CRA, in which case you can be taxed as your card sales as being income. When you list with Slab Sharks, you're listing with Slab Sharks and Slab Sharks is posting, you're not posting it. So there's nothing tying you back to the sale. It's Slab Sharks, not eBay. That's a big reason if you're Canadian. And they take care of everything. In terms of the fees, you can see them up on the screen there. I do think that for cards of $50 or more, you get the best value. So if you think your card is worth $50 or more, probably get the best value in terms of what the fees are, because their fees include shipping as well. So they take your card, they take the pictures, they post it on eBay, they answer any questions that the potential buyers might have, they pay for shipping, and they deal with any returns or any issues that happen with the card. So it's literally, you hand them the card, you wash your hands of everything, and wait for your money to come in. So if you look at the commission that's there, eBay, for most people, is going to charge 13.5% commission, plus you've got to ship it, so whatever your shipping costs are. And you can see the breakdown there. So it is a little bit more expensive if you look at it that way, although I've switched over and I've been listing all my stuff with Slab Sharks and had really good success. So you might want to consider it. Again, I am not sponsored by them in any way, shape, or form, but I do enjoy using their service. As a benefit to you as a breaker with me, if there is any card that you get that you would like to list on Slab Sharks, reach out to me. I will take the card and I will deliver it to Slab Sharks for you at no charge. The Slab Sharks rep is actually local here in Moncton, and him and I see each other at the card shows all the time, and he would pick the cards up for me. So he can actually pick them up, which saves you on shipping. Anyway, something to consider. All right, no more entries in our draw. Our winner is Brian P. Congratulations, Brian, on your Lev Shanov rookie card. Sorry, that was a little bit of a long spiel. All right, we've got 2 boxes left. Let's work on Premier. See what we can get for Premier. I'm just gonna take a few of these down. hopefully we will replace them with something really good. All right, Premier, this is a premium product. You get 6 cards in a pack. And these types of products tend to be $300 or more. Can't recall what I paid for this one back in 23-24 at release. But even today, right now, still going pretty strong in terms of pricing. So there's only 6 cards in a pack. Now, normally we do not mail out any base cards whatsoever because it's just too expensive to mail base cards. They take up too much space. The card, if you're not familiar with how Canada Post charges you for this stuff, by the way, it's how thick your pack is and how heavy. So they've got this like slot thing that you have to fit your pack through. If it fits through there, you can put on I think it's $2.61 stamp. But as soon as it doesn't fit in there, like shipping becomes like super expensive. All of a sudden it's like $8 to send a package, which is why we, as well as every other breaker on the planet, does not ship base cards. However, for premium products like this, where there's only 6 cards in a pack, I'll send you the base card. Just gonna get a couple blanks here so that when we open this, we can slow reveal our hits. It is a 23-24 product, which means this is Bedard's rookie year. That would be the hope that we hit one of his cards. I'm just going to put this on the front. There we go. And I honestly don't even remember the order in which I should be revealing these, so we're just going to start here on the top, and then we'll maybe do one from the back. So here's our first card from Premier. Beautiful looking cards, by the way. Been a fan of Premier for a long time. I'd put them right up there with the Cup. I know the hobby values the Cup much more, but these cards are right on par in terms of quality. And we're starting off with a Marc-Andre Fleury numbered 68 of 299. Beauty looking card, all green. There we go. Nice looking card to start. The Flower. Officially retired, and I gotta say the Pittsburgh Penguins did that right. If you didn't follow along, maybe YouTube that, some of the stuff they did during his retirement. Very touching. All right, let's go right to the back here. We've got, all right, we got a rookie here, Sam Miskevich. That is a jersey card. So non-numbered jersey card there, Sam Miskevich. I'm going to do this second. Let's do the next card down on the bottom. I said I can't recall the order on where the hits are. The Buffalo Sabres, this one being Owen Power and Rasmus Dahlin. We got a dual jersey there. Also short printed. This one's 19 of 99. There's something cool about hitting a short printed card when you know there's only 99 of these in the world. And you get one of them. That's kind of cool. Dual jersey. All right, we're going to go second card down here from the top. If I can get that. Feels like I am. Feels like I'm grabbing 2 cards here, and I am. There we go. All right, second card down from the top. Looks like Montreal Canadiens colors, potentially. Nope, Highlanders. We've got a Holmstrom auto there. And a Simon Holmstrom auto. Going out to New York. Isles with a hit there. There we go. And I think we got, what, 2 cards left? Yeah, 2 cards left. Let's do this one. Another goaltender. It is a goaltender. We got Matt Murray, 52 of 199. Went out to Dallas. And then I had a little sneak peek of that last card. You might have saw it on camera too. So I know who it is. Last card of the night for, no, not night. No, we got one more box. Sorry, last card of this box of Premier. It is a Star Auto Patch. Oh, Star Auto Patch. Brady Tkachuk. Look at that sick looking patch. It's a 3-color patch. Beauty Auto. Short print out of 49. 44 out of 49 for the Ottawa Senators. Well, if you're a fan of the Hockey Card Gong Show, you may know Loud Phil. And you may know that Loud Phil is a huge fan of Brady Tkachuk and the Ottawa Senators. If this is your card and you're interested in selling it, let me know. I'll reach out to Phil, see if he's interested. He could be. He might not be. I don't know. He's a bit of a mystery to me sometimes with what it is that he falls in love with, and some like this I would think would be right up his alley. Maybe not. Beautiful hit, though, for the Ottawa Senators. Congrats, whoever's got them. Let me just get a... What a box. That is a sweet hit out of that product, and the rest are our decoys here. All right, I'm going to do one more giveaway. Just before we do that, I'm just putting a slit in some of these thicker sleeves. I forgot to do that before we started. That's just so we don't catch an edge when we're putting a thicker card in the sleeve. They do sell these pre-slit, but they're hard to find. All right. Let's do our last draw here of the night. This time again, sticking with our rookies, so we're going to have a rookie. Here we are. Matvei Michkov, Pop Count 1000. So we have a Michkov Pop Count 1000 card up for grabs here. Just do exclamation point join. No purchase necessary here. Just got to be watching live on YouTube to participate and win. So we're giving away a Matvei Michkov Pop Count 1000. That is his rookie year. 24-25 Series 2. We do have a card show coming up here in the Greater Moncton area on December 20th, 5 days before Christmas. We've got a card show coming up. If you are in Atlantic Canada, stop on by, say hello, introduce yourself. I love to meet the people that are in our breaks and have a look at some cards. Love to talk some shop as well. So pop by. It is in Moncton at 84 Broadway. It is the Knights of Columbus building. There's 2 floors. I can't remember how many vendors, but they just expanded. It's definitely the largest card show in the area outside of Halifax. If you go to Halifax, there's a pretty big one there that AMG puts on once a month. Also worth checking out. I think they're on the same day, if I'm not mistaken. I think they're both on the 20th. I think there's a reason why I couldn't go to the Halifax one. That might be it. All right, so as I said, we are giving away this card here, the Matvei Michkov. All you got to do is be watching live on YouTube. If you haven't already done so, just do exclamation point join in chat, and that will get you entered for a chance to win. Oh, I see Aubrey sneaking in. Haven't seen Aubrey in a little while. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Another guy from Calgary. Oh, and Serge as well. Trying to follow along with chat, but sometimes I miss some things. So if you did put some comments earlier and I didn't catch it, I do apologize. All right, no more entries. Our winner is Morgan Johnson. Morgan Johnson. Oh, Morgan, I think you've got a spot in the break, right? With Dylan? I think you and Dylan entered together. So congrats on that one. I'll put that one aside for you. Maybe Morgan, can you just confirm, is that the Morgan I'm thinking of? Make sure I give this to the right person. So I put Dylan's name on it because I'm going to send all the cards to him. I just want to make sure I got that right and not send it to the wrong person. All right. Final box of the night. here we are. 24-25 SP Authentic. Big chase here being the Future Watch Auto cards. And of course, this is a Celebrini rookie year, so we are hoping we hit a Celebrini Future Watch. So we should get 2 autos in a box, sometimes 3 if you're lucky. It does say collect at least 1, but I've been seeing 2 in most boxes, and sometimes 3 if there's an update in there. All right, here we go, boys, girls. Last box. Good luck, everyone. So there we are. That's the base cards. Nice and clean looking base. And we have a freshman focus. That's a blue parallel of Kyle McLean. Then we have a pageantry, Brennan Othman. And a limited future watch of Brandon Bussey. There's our base cards. And we have a maximum performance, Mikko Rantanen, having a great season. We have it's a holofoils legend, Borja Salming. What a hit there. That's pretty sweet. The holofoils are one of my favorite inserts. And then to hit a legend? Wow. Congrats. Big hit there for Toronto. I'll get that one sleeved up here in just 1 second. Brock Nelson on the limited red. And then base. There's the back of those cards, the holofoils. Cool cards. I like. I started to collect the holofoils of last year's set, 23-24. Have not yet completed it. Yuri Selming, one of the guys paving the way for Europeans to enter the NHL. All right, what do we have here? Spectrum FX. This is one of the bounty cards. This one is Jake Neighbors. If you're not, let's see what's been behind there. We've got a Liam Ogren, freshman focus. If you're not familiar with the bounty cards, there's a scratch and sniff there on the back. You go to upperdeckbounty.com, you can scratch the code and enter it. Although I would say if you're not going to fill out all of them, because you have to get all of the Spectrum FX in order to win a prize, don't scratch the code. Sell it to somebody who's trying to fill out the chase. Or just keep the card. If you like the cards, keep it and don't scratch it. Freshman focus there. In behind that, we've got a limited future watch of Isaiah George. And some base. Another Spectrum FX. That's another one of those scratch cards, bounty cards. This one is Matt Rempe. We got a Kyle McLean freshman focus and a Devon Tays limited red. My Toronto Maple Leafs taking on San Jose Sharks tonight. I'm actually really interested to watch that because Ryan Reeves is coming back to town. He's a little bit pissed that he got traded and the way it all went down. So that'll be an interesting watch. Okay, what do we got in behind here? Oh, we have a future watch, and it is Zach Dean. So we got a future watch of Zach Dean, numbered out of 999. Those are what people consider the quote-unquote true future watches. So we have the portrait style or horizontal, or this direction, the portrait, instead of this way. The horizontal future watches are not as sought after, which makes no sense because they're a shorter print. They're out of $4.99 or $6.99. These ones are out of $9.99, but these ones are worth more. There we go. Zach Dean. Good hit there for St. Louis. He's actually somebody who has been doing quite well as well as Zach Dean. Will Smith there on the limited red. Louis has got to go catch my again too. I don't think that's English. Okay, what do we got in here behind Patrick Kane? We got some gold, and I see a glove. Looks like a goalie glove. We do. We've got a Sorokin limited gold auto. Big hit there for the Isles. That is pretty sweet. It is a gold parallel and the auto. Nice hit for the Isles. I got O'Reilly and Phillipsburg on the collaborations and a limited red there of Crosby. And I'm betting whoever had the Isles probably went, oh man, I got the Isles. Not anymore, they're not. Nice hit there. All right, we got a blue maximum performance. Well, it's the Breadman Panarin. It's a blue parallel. Pageantry there, Leo Carlson. Uncle Leo, he is on fire. Top 10 right now in scoring. Green parallel, Connor McDavid. That's a rare parallel. We'll take that one. And we got a pageantry of his buddy, Leon Draisaitl. Wyatt Johnson on the limited red. Going to sleeve up this green parallel. Two more packs here. SB Authentic. Freshman Focus, Graham Clark. Got a pageantry of Cutter Gauthier. And a limited red there of Klapka. Last pack here. Next week, folks, the Cup. Breaking the Cup next week. Stay tuned because I'm going to talk about that in just one moment. We got Crosby on the maximum performance. That's the base maximum performance. We got the green parallel of McDavid over there. We got the Rat on the pageantry. And Braden Shen on the limited red. That's going to do it for tonight's break. Before you go, what do we got on tap for next week? We got the Cup. So we got one tin of 24-25, the Cup. We have got one box of 24-25 Artifacts, one box 24-25 Clear Cut. We got one box 25-26 Series 1 chasing Demidov, and one box of 24-25 Series 2 chasing the Celebrini Young Guns. And I will say that the Series 1 from 25-26 is not from the same case as tonight. So we do have a shot again at a Demidov. I bought it at a different hobby shop. In fact, I picked it up 2 days ago. So the chances are we might hit another one. Super fun here tonight. Really enjoy having you along. If you're enjoying the content, you think I've earned it, please do consider giving me a thumbs up and subscribing. It does help the channel and allows us to do what we do. Again, I can't thank you enough for all of your support. Hopefully we'll see you in the next break. And if not, have yourselves a very Merry Christmas wherever you are.
Maritime sports, we breaking the heat. Sean on the mic, pulling grails from the street. Crosby, McDavid, Bedard on the rise. Great White North, where the legends collide. Packs get cracked, it's a heat wave storm. Young guns fire, rookie cards get born. Connor on the ice, Bedard in the zone. Crosby on the boards, man, the game's full grown. East Coast pride, where the ice runs deep. Maritime grind, where the great ones sleep. Pulling hits, stacking slabs, never losing the flame. Maritime sports, remember the name. Back to the breaks, adrenaline high. Silver foils flashing, grails passing by. From Halifax rinks to the big league lights, we chase cardboard dreams on those Saturday nights. McDavid, Speed Bedard on the glide. Sid the Kid's legacy, coast to coast pride. Pull a one-on-one hit, crowd roars insane. Maritime sports, engrave the name. Crack packs, drop facts. No fakes, all stacks. From the great White North, yeah, we run them tracks. Packs get cracked, it's a heat wave storm. Young guns fire, rookie cards get born. Connor on the ice, Bedard in the zone. Crosby on the boards, man, the game's full grown. East Coast pride, where the ice runs deep. Maritime grind, where the great ones sleep. Pulling hits, stacking slabs, never losing the flame. Maritime sports, remember the name. Back to the breaks, adrenaline high. Silver foils flashing, grails passing by. From Halifax rinks to the big league lights, we chase cardboard dreams on those Saturday nights. Mick David, Speed Bedard on the glide. Sid the Kid's legacy, coast to coast pride. Pull a 101 hit, crowd roars insane. Maritime sports, engrave the name. Crack packs, drop facts, no fakes, all stacks. From the great white north, yeah, we run them tracks. Crack packs, drop facts, no fakes, all stacks. From the great white north, yeah, we run them tracks. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. No fakes, all stacks. Ooh, ooh, ooh. From the great white north, yeah, we run them tracks.